Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Teaching Tuesday again. Time rolls around fast, doesn't it? Today we're going to be learning about an oil that I really love. It's Raven. So we're going to be talking about that in just a minute, but I wanted to tell y'all, I posted about this product in another group yesterday. But if you don't have Young Living's lip balm, this stuff is amazing. For $4, this little tube will last you like forever, like a year, maybe more. It tastes so good. It's so moisturizing to your lips, and it's just very good for you. So I love it. I cannot talk enough about it. My lips get so chapped, especially in the winter when we're starting to get time to have to turn the heater on, and it just dries everything out. So also, what y'all think's in my diffuser necklace today? Last week was abundance. What do you think is in there now? I got to show y'all this shirt. Look how cute this is. Taking it old school, right? Okay, so I'm going to get on and talk about Raven. I don't want to hold y'all up all dang night long. So Raven is kind of like the super powerhouse cousin to RC. If you love RC, you will adore Raven. I love this oil. During cough season, I will not be out of this oil. It is amazing. It is a blend of 5 oils, which is Raven Zara, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus radiata. All of those oils are super supportive to the respiratory system and for your muscular system. So if you've got sore muscles from exercise or working in your yard or due to an illness, people with, different diseases that cause inflammation or disorders that cause pain, this is a great blend to put in an Epsom salts bath and soak in, or mix in with some coconut oil and massage into those places that need a little attention. It is absolute extreme pulmonary support. So when you are looking at an oil that's a blend, okay, say you have all these blends, Young Living has amazing blends, and they're all blended for specific chemistry reasons, and you don't know what it's for maybe. Look, y'all, do y'all have this app? Wait, there we go. You need this app. It is amazing. You can look up oils, you can look up blends. It's Young Living specific, which I love, and there's a ton of information in it. So when you are having a blend, maybe you don't know what to do with it, you can look at the oils that are in the blend, and that can help you find some ideas of what to do with it as well. For me, when I get that dry, itchy throat, and you just have that annoying cough, and there's nothing, it's just, and you can't stop, a couple drops of Raven mixed with some carrier oil, rub it over your throat, chest, whatever's left, rub it on your back, whatever. For me, it's like lights out for any kind of coughy, sniffly kind of thing I have going on. It smells kind of in the direction of like a Vicks VapoRub kind of thing because of the eucalyptus in it. In fact, I was looking up stuff, and you can actually make your own Vicks VapoRub style chest rub or whatever. And what that is you would do 10 drops of Raven and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you like it stronger, hey Tammy, if you like it stronger, you can absolutely do 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or double the Raven. That's you. I always start with less. The oils are so concentrated, you don't need to use a ton of them. So for me, I would start with 10 drops and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If it was for a young kid, like 5 years old or less, a really young child, I would do 2 drops of Raven to 1/4 cup of coconut oil, because you have to remember that this blend has peppermint and wintergreen, and both are really strong. They're safe, but just like everything, you have got to use caution, use your mind, your common sense, and say, hey, when you put something real strong on a small child, obviously needs to be heavily diluted. So for a small child, I would just do 2 drops of Raven and 1/4 cup of coconut oil. See how they do. For an older child, Tammy, like 12 years old, I would probably, depending on the weight, I mean, when my son was 12, he was the size of an adult. So I probably wouldn't have hesitated to use the adult size. But for me, if it's a smaller, like say over 5, but under maybe 13 or 14, where they're not quite as big as an adult, I'd probably do 5 drops of Raven to the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. It's always better to, like I said, just start with less and see how their body reacts. If they are fine with it or it doesn't seem like it's helping, you can always add a couple more drops. And if you make it and you put it on and it's like, woo, that was way too potent, just take some plain coconut oil, rub over it. Now, if you're having some serious, like lung pulmonary thing going on, this is what I would do. Take that stuff. Hey, Amanda, take the coconut oil and the VapoRub that you made, slather it on your chest and your back, heavy. Then get into a hot shower and just sit in there and steam and let that stuff just soak in, because the heat and the dampness are going to drive the essential oils deep into your body, deep into your lungs where they need to be. Raven is also a good one to diffuse. Again, if you're diffusing this in a child's bedroom, I would start with 1 drop and just see how it happens. You're not gonna like injure them, but it may just be a very strong, overwhelming smell. So let's just remember, with these really potent oils, especially peppermint and wintergreen, with little kids, we just use caution. You can use them, but you use caution. So I was reading some stuff about the product Vicks VapoRub. So the rub part is actually a petroleum byproducts. You're rubbing like the byproduct of oil refinement onto your body, like crude oil stuff. It's disgusting. They use this synthetic camphor, which can actually overwhelm a child's respiratory system. It's really not safe for little kids. And it's this synthetic camphor is a plasticizer. Okay, so it makes things plastic, I guess. And it's used in paints and lacquers, and it's also used as a stabilizer in pyrotechnics. So why would I want to rub this all over my body? Or why would I put this on my child who's already sick? No, thank you. I will take my coconut oil and my Raven. And how you do that, the easiest way to do it is, I'm talking about the solid coconut oil. Put your scoop in a bowl and just put it in like another like bowl with some warm water so it can soften up is all we're doing. You don't want it to completely melt. Once it softens up, put your drops of Raven. Again, I would say 10 drops of Raven to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil for an adult. Stir them in good and then stick it in the fridge and it'll harden back up. And do it in something that's glass, obviously, because it has I know, right, y'all? Isn't that disgusting? When I was reading about that, I was like, my whole life we use that crap because I always had lung issues. Oh, I know, I couldn't believe it. But so when you know better, you do better. That's all. You can't go back and undo the past, but we can start from today. We can make our own stuff. And it's so much cheaper. I mean, 10 drops of Raven is going to cost you a few cents to make. So when you make this, again, I'm going to get back to stored in glass. It does have lemon essential oil. When we're talking about the citrus essential oils, we always want to make sure it's in glass or stainless steel or ceramic, just not plastic or styrofoam or anything like that. So also Vicks VapoRub has a big poison control warning on it. So I'm gonna slather myself in this stuff, and then there's a poison control warning. I do not understand. I don't know. I'm stuck on it. You think something like, oh, Vicks VapoRub, it's so inane, it doesn't matter, but it does, and you're putting it on your body. So this is where like I get all passionate about it. But it's a big thing for me. So you can use that same exact rub with the coconut oil as a muscle cream. So if you've got, muscles or joints or anything that needs some support, absolutely rub some Raven, your homemade Raven cream on it. Now, here's another great thing about Raven. It is so super powerful with the 5 oils that are in it. If you feel like you need to boost it a little bit, like you say you're having a serious issue, you can add rosemary and you can add some more eucalyptus to it, and that will just really pump it up. So I love that about the oils, is that they're totally adjustable. You can use them however you want. You can use more or less based on what you need, not what some other person tells you. Yes, Tammy, double duty. I love it. So you have this one bottle of oil and it's doing multiple uses. Also, if you have a partner who is a noisy sleeper, yeah, Raven in your diffuser will knock it out. Or you can put it directly on that person's throat. But do use a carrier oil when you're using Raven topically, because it's kind of potent and it might irritate the skin a little bit. So definitely use some carrier oil. I just put a couple drops of the essential oil in my hand and a couple drops of like olive oil or something like that. You know, stir it around, you know, and then do like that. So that's how I use it. And here is the most amazing thing about Raven. We're getting it free this month. Free. Okay, so this is $45 retail oil, right? $34.75 wholesale. And you are getting it free with a 190 PV essential rewards order. Amanda, that's hilarious. Yes, indeed. Get your Raven out. RC works great for that too, and so does the combination of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Yes, Tammy, RC absolutely would help too. Again, if it's not working, pump it up with some more eucalyptus or some more lemon or something like that. So yeah, they definitely would both do that. Raven is just like the super, it's like the extra strength RC. So try that out. So yeah, so we're getting it free with a 190 PV ER order. So every month Young Living has promos, and I will post a picture of this month's promo in the comments of this video. And yes, we got to get our Raven for free. And I was so excited when I saw it because I was almost out. I was literally going to add it to my Central Rewards order this month, and boom, here it is, free. Thank you. So I'll get it for free. You can get it for free too. 190 PV Essential Rewards order. Now, every month Young Living has promos. There are always a couple of oils that are Essential Rewards only promos. So you can get, there is a free oil at 190 PV for a quick order. There is a free oil at 250 and 300 PV for a quick order. However, if you do it on an Essential Rewards order, you get 2 extra oils. You get an extra oil at 100 PV for your Essential Rewards order, which you do not get for a quick order. You get nothing, no points back, nothing. I don't know why. If you're not on Essential Rewards, you need to get on it. And then at 190 PV, you get also the Raven. So you get the cinnamon and the Raven, plus you get the Digees, which is the quick order, the 190 PV regular promo. So again, I know that's a lot of numbers thrown out. I'm gonna post the image in the comments for y'all. And if you're not on Essential Rewards, you really need to think about it. It is only 50 PV per month requirement, but if you do order 100 PV, you will get a free oil every single month. That is 12 free oils a year just for ordering. And if you're saying, there's no way I can spend $50 a month on oils, I don't even know what I would buy, then you need to open up your cabinets and think about what you can switch out. You know, do you have lotions that are full of toxins? Read the ingredients like what I just did on that Vicks VapoRub bottle. Look up the words you don't know what they mean, because you're going to freak out when you realize what it is and what it's doing to your body, to your environment. It's bad. So I'm not telling you to go in and throw everything away all at once and buy $7 million worth of Young Living products all at once. I mean, you're welcome to do that if you want, but that's not how I did it. To me, that was just unreasonable. So as I run out of something, instead of going to the store and buying it where I'm just supporting, you know, some CEO somewhere, I'm going to go in my Essential Rewards order, buy that lotion that I ran out of, or that toothpaste that I ran out of. Yes, Tammy, Young Living's lotions are amazing. If you use our lotion and then you go use some other lotion, you'd be like, oh, this stuff's watery and nasty. Young Living's lotion is so rich. But anyway, so as you go through, yeah, Kim, exactly, for the laundry, for the Thieves Household Cleaner and laundry soap, right. As you run out of your thing, don't go support the CEO of Walmart. Support your own Essential Rewards points, yes, and then you get points back, get 10% for the first 3 months, and then on your 4th month, it doubles to 20% back. So for every $50 you spend, you're getting $10 back. I mean, $10, and it spends like cash on future orders, so it's amazing. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I feel like I have kept y'all longer than I intended. That always happens, but I'm doing better today. But what's in my diffuser necklace today? Dun, 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 dun. Clarity. My friend Tammy gave me this amazing tip to put a drop or 2 of Clarity on your scalp every morning. Y'all, I have been doing this since then. I think it's been about, what, 2 or 3 weeks, Tammy? Something, maybe a month. I've been doing this every morning, and I can tell you that it makes a huge difference. Like, I can tell that I am more alert, I am thinking better. I mean, I got a whole page of notes that I made earlier for y'all about all this stuff, and it didn't even feel like an effort, you know? It was just like, I was so excited to be doing it, and I'm absolutely thinking clear. It's a blend of, yeah, I should have looked this up before. It's a blend of, I know it's basil, yeah, so it's basil, cardamom, rosemary, peppermint, boy, this writing's tiny, lemon, ylang-ylang, a bunch of other oils. It smells amazing. To me, it smells like basil, which I love. Yes, Amanda, it really does work. When Tammy first said it, I was like, how on earth can dropping a drop of oil on my head do anything for my thought process? Well, let me tell you, one time, I challenge all of y'all, just try it, 1 drop. If you don't have Clarity and you want to try it, message me. I will send you a couple drops so that you can try it and you can see. If you have kids who are studying right now, this stuff would be the bomb for them. You know what? I just blew my own mind. I need to send my college son some of this and tell him to put this because they're in midterms right now. So anyway, all right, y'all, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for those of you who are on live, and those of you who are watching it later, please feel free to continue to comment and ask questions. I'm always available to answer your questions, and I hope that y'all have a fabulous week. See you next week, same time, same station.